Hey there tech fans, you're watching 5 Best Products, and today we're going to show you some of the best 3D printers in 2020. We made this list based on research, popularity, our own opinion, and much more. For pricing and more information on these printers, feel free to check out the links in the video description. In addition, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel so that you never miss a daily product video from us. Our guide to the best 3D printers has the perfect model for your skill set and budget. So, if you get one of the best 3D printers, you can churn out just about anything. Whether it's toys, working prototypes, or anything your heart desires, really. It's no wonder that these flexible machines have found places in classrooms, design shops, and even homes of hobbyists and makers as well. However, a wide range of uses also means a wide range of printer types too. 3D printers come in all shapes and sizes, and they can cost anywhere from a couple $100s to 4 figures. Finding the best 3D printer is a matter of identifying what you plan to use the device for, and getting one that meets your budget too. Lucky for you guys, we've looked at a wide range of devices at different price levels to find the best 3D printers for different needs. From low-cost printers aimed at newbies and students to higher-end models that help with professional design projects. So without further ado, let's take a look at our top 5 picks. The first 3D printer we're going to show you guys today, coming in at our number 5 spot, we've got the Polaroid PlaySmart 3D printer. The brand that made its name with cameras that can instantly produce photos is now doing the same with 3D printing. The Polaroid PlaySmart is one of the best 3D printers to get if you're looking for a beginner-friendly device that also produces good-looking prints at a relatively fast rate. In our testing, this Polaroid 3D printer churned out prints much faster than similar devices in the same price range. The output looks good, and details are clean and smooth as well. And we had very few problems with our test prints. We also like that the Polaroid PlaySmart can work with different types of materials too, and you're not locked in to buying your printing material from the manufacturer either. The only downside with this printer is that the print area on the PlaySmart is pretty small relative to more advanced models. However, this printer takes a lot of the waiting time out of the 3D printing process, but overall, we think you'll be pleased with the results if you're just starting to get your feet wet in the 3D printing scene. Next up at our number 4 spot, we've got the XYZ Vinci Nano 3D printer. Alright guys, now this printer is quite tough to find, but the Vinci Nano from XYZprinting remains a top choice for beginners and teachers who don't want to spend big bucks getting started in 3D printing. The Vinci Nano is a great bargain if you can find it for $200 or so, although some retailers offer it for less if you're willing to search for a deal as well. Overall guys, the printer is relatively compact, about the size of a bread maker, but it has a generous for its size build area of 4.7 inches on all sides. There's a door to close off the print area that blocks out some of the noise from printing too. However, be aware that opening the door doesn't stop the printing process. The downside to this printer is it's slower than a turtle, and other models on our list can produce objects in much less time. But the prints it produced in our testing were very good quality though. And lastly, the software that accompanies this printer is also easy to use. Another reason why we recommend the Vinci Nano for classroom settings. So next up in our number 3 spot, we've got the LulzBot Mini 2 3D printer. This version of the LulzBot Mini doesn't miss a step when it comes to replicating what made the original such a great 3D printer. Once again, you get a printer that's flexible enough to handle different materials at an affordable price tag if you're ready to step up from models aimed at beginners. Also guys, the LulzBot Mini 2 outdoes its predecessor by giving you a larger print area to work with and a new, more flexible print head that's capable of handling even more materials. Our testing revealed that the Mini 2 churns out prints faster than the original too. with quality remaining high on the finished product as well. However, LulzBot original maker Elf Objects underwent a rough end to 2019. They ended up laying off most of its staff in October. Fargo Additive Manufacturing Equipment 3D has since bought Elf, which means the LulzBot Mini 2, LulzBot Taz Pro, and other 3D printers remain available. The only downside is that this printer is much more expensive than comparable models, but if you're looking for a good quality mid-range 3D printer, this is definitely the one. So next up at our number 2 spot, we've got the Formlabs Form 3 3D printer. So how exactly do you follow up with the best resin printer around? Well, it's simple. You build something even better, which is what Formlabs has done with its new Form 3 3D printer. You'll get a slightly larger print area than you did with the Form 2, but the real change in this new version is the Form 3's redesigned optics engine. With this new version, the laser and optics are located in a sealed package, which makes the printer much more reliable since it keeps out the dust that would otherwise block out the path of the laser. We definitely saw this reliability when testing the Form 3, as none of our prints failed for us. In addition, we also appreciated the use of low-force stereolithography, which means that the Form 3 uses less force when working with the hardened layers of a print in progress. At a starting price of $3,500, the Form 3 is not a cheap 3D printer by any means. However, if you don't need the new features, Formlabs also sells refurbished versions of the Form 2 for around $1,000 less as well. Overall, everyone from artists to designers and professionals who do a lot of 3D printing, they won't mind the price, as they'll appreciate the time saved by the dependable Form 3. So last but not least, at our number 1 spot, we've got the Monoprice Voxel 3D printer. Alright guys, this printer is absolutely beautiful, and if you're looking to get started in 3D printing, the Monoprice Voxel 3D printer is a great choice, as it delivers high quality prints without costing you a fortune. Beginners will mostly appreciate the heated print base on the Voxel, which means more reliable prints when you use materials like ABS. In addition, the top of the print bed slides out too, and it's bendable, so removing prints is a snap. We also like the fact that the Voxel is enclosed, which is an important consideration if you're planning on using a 3D printer in a home or a classroom. In addition, this printer is quite fast as well, producing prints in times we usually see from more expensive devices. We were also impressed with the quality of the prints, which accurately recreated details and captured natural smooth curves in our testing. However, the downside is you may end up running into some minor frustrations with the setup, but once it's up and running, the MP Voxel is the best 3D printer for people who want to experience 3D printing for the first time. Alright tech fans, so now that we're at the end of the video, let us know in the comment section which 3D printer you think you'd like the best out of these 5. In addition, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you aren't already, and check out the next slide for related videos that you just might be interested in, or check out our videos page to see hundreds more videos just like this one.